Okay, hello. It's been a month and a half, maybe a bit longer. I've been flat out with just working, dad life, and other stuff, and I just need this car out the garage, so I've jumped ahead loads without filming. So let me show you what I've been up to. The engine's in, it is plumbed up. I've built intercooler piping. All pie cut goes underneath. You saw my little inlet video. Downpipes on. Got a micro battery on, which I don't know if this is going to be too tall, but yeah. So I've just been busy. I didn't want to film it because I just wanted to get on with it. But if you're at the stage of like putting a bottom end together and a head on, which I'm still going to do my head building video. I've got it over here still. Then you don't really need to watch someone put ancillaries on an engine. And how many videos are there of people pie cutting and making intercooler piping? But yeah, so here's my build progress. She's in. Let me show you a video of her first start up. So yeah, so that start up there is with Kyle. The timing was set by tapping it round with the mallet until it started, and I locked it off, so I've still got to do the timing, but I don't own a timing light. Fuel pressure is just set up to 2.4 bar at the moment, so I need to finish that. My throttle position sensor was just bolted on and I haven't touched it, so I don't even know how you set that, so I need to research that. But yeah, there we go. So today is exhaust building day. Now I'm trying to be pretty frugal with this because I'm kind of running out of money for this project. I wanted a 2.5 inch exhaust with 2 boxes. Now I priced it up with just mild steel tubing, mild steel 125mm boxes, and a few bits and bobs. It came to like 180 quid. So I bought this, which is actually the wrong size. This is a 2.5 inch triple bolt downpipey flangey majig, but the bolt pattern doesn't match up, but it matches up if I use M8 bolts, so that'll do. And the 2.5 inch just slots in there nicely. I cut a gasket out of some old exhaust gasket I had. I've got a 2.5 inch 2-bolt clamp for the back box end, because the back box has to go over the axle and I want to bolt it there so you can wiggle it in and out. I've got a flexi for under the engine. Shut up there. I've got a flexi for under the engine, obviously, because the engine tilts that way. So this needs to be able to flex so it doesn't snap the exhaust. And let me show you what I've got. So if any of you want to build your own exhaust, here we go. Excuse my dump of a garden. This is a BMW 123 diesel exhaust. It was 10 minutes away from my house, going for free. It's stainless steel. It's 2.5 inches standard, and it's got 2 nice oval boxes that will fit in the gaps pretty well. So I'm going to chop this up. I'm going to use the bends for what I need. I've got a couple of metres of straight left from an old job, and the whole exhaust is going to cost me about 45 quid. Right, so let's get cracking. Right, so I've cut off the boxes, give them just a clean. I've got a couple of meters ish of 2.5 inch stainless that was left over from an old job, and I've got the rest of the exhaust down here to hopefully give me some bends and bits and bobs I need. So the reason I'm not a massive believer in really expensive exhaust, one, because I'm tight 2 because I don't have the money for them at the moment. Could do if I save, but I'd rather spend on other stuff. And 3, they're bits of metal pipe underneath a car that no one sees. You drive in the British weather and most people run their cars ridiculously low and they get smashed up straight away. So why spend 500 quid on a bloody exhaust when I can make one with some basic tools for, you know, 50, 60 quid. So I'm not going to use my bandsaw for this. 2 reasons. I want to prove to you don't need a bandsaw, you just need an angle grinder. And another reason is the kind of bushings have gone in the back. It's got a bit of flex at the moment, so it doesn't cut pie cut straight. So I want to do it old school, how I used to do it back in the day. Angle grinder, MIG welder. I might use my chop saw, but again, that's not a crazy expensive tool. You know, 80 quid maybe, you can get yourself a semi-decent one to a £500 bandsaw. So that's within people's realms because they might do a lot of chopping, and that's a bit of a niche thing. So yeah, I'm going to just try and do this on the cheap to show you can do it on the cheap to sound good and do the job it's meant to do, of just get gases out the back of the car and last a few years, you know. So anyway, so first things first, let me show you the routing. Oh, might be a bit dark under here. So here's my downpipe. I need a bend, and the flexi is going in this gap in the sump here. So that's my first issue. Let me do some cutting and I'll show you what I'll come up with. Right, so I'm just trying to show you what I'm doing. So I've just bolted the flange on, and then this needs to sit with a nice little gap in there. So I need to work out that to that, which doesn't look too bad. So I need like a bit of a bend. So I'm thinking maybe a bit of this, cut a bit of that, maybe even all of that straight. That go to the flange, that go to the flexi. So I'm just going to chop that. I'm going to try that out. Right, so this is exhaust building. What happens? My bit. I want to face it straight to the end. I thought that would work. Also, it's a little bit too skinny. So, I've raided my little box of offcuts. I had this one. Goes in there nice. Just needs more of a cut, and then the thing goes on nice there. So let me just work that out, and I'll tack it all up. Okay. First part done. So just that straight cut. Obviously I know it's not a nice radius, but realistically, how much, excuse that welding, I had to bridge a gap. I mean, realistically, how much flow do you need for 220 horsepower engine is what I'm aiming for. So yeah, let's bolt that up. Beautiful. There we go. One downpipe to flexi. Right, the next problem, that drive shaft. I'm trying to tuck the exhaust up as high as possible, so I think I'm going to oval out a piece of straight and go straight down there. Actually, can we just take a second to appreciate my BMX? Oh, it's looking good. I've gone brakeless now because I felt like I was going a bit stagnant with the brake. I was relying on it just too much. So I've gone brakeless. I've just got some fresh tall order wall rides, town walls. Brake off. I need to get a seat post, but yeah, boom. It's nice, isn't it, eh? Oh my god, I hate building exhausts. If I had a ramp, I'd probably really enjoy it, but I don't. So I've overhauled I've overhauled that piece of pipe, which gives me the room. That slot's on there, but I can't for the life of me hold it up, so I spent the last half an hour making this out of scrap. Just a little adjustable thing. Let's see how that works. Slots in there. Aha! That's the fly in the middle. Lift it up. There, eh? Ah! Knock it off. Here we go. It's handy, isn't it? Well, it gives me a bit of a hand. Better than nothing, I suppose. Got clearance. I think I've got clearance. Oh Jesus, I'm really not having fun with this, but look. Centre box all tucked up. Really nice and high. Basically the same as the chassis rails, which is beautiful. Right, what's next? Right, I've been doing this for 2.5 hours now. I've had enough. I've just done up to the centre box. I've burnt my fingers so many times. I hate working on my back on the floor. So, and I haven't got any exhaust rubber hangers. I found 3. One little one half split, and one polybush one, which is way too stiff. So I've done what I could, but I was trying to get a vlog out this Friday because it's been so long, so. This is only with a centre box in. Really nice and quiet. Let's put it up there. She sounds alright. So I've got another box to go on, and so yeah, just the centre box to there. I've done those 2 hangers at the front. I'm just going to buy a load of those generic rubber ones. Need to work out which ones, and then I'll crack on with the rest. But I'm going to call it there for a vlog because I just wanted to put one out. So I'll do the other half when I can, and I will see you soon. Peace. Right, I couldn't not carry on. I had lunch, I had a dog walk, I've cleaned up, so I'm ready. So I'm ready to carry on. I've ordered the hangers off of Amazon Prime, so they're coming tomorrow. So what I'm going to use is just big cable ties. Try and crack on the whole exhaust and just put cable ties in place where the hangers go. Sort of, I'll use the one hanger I've got to carry on making the others, and then I'll cable tie once I've got past them, sort of thing. So let's crack on, I suppose. The next issue, I can slide under here, is this here. So I need to go from that box around this bend over the rear axle and then to the back box. Right, let's work that out. Right, so this is a bit of the BMW pipe. Had those big weight things here and a clamp there, so that slots over the back of the box. I'm going to weld that on, and that kicks it down that little channel perfectly. Right, so let's tack weld that in. One tack. Oh no, got that wrong. I had it just orientated wrong. So that's where it needs to be. There. That's it. Right, let's re-tack it. Okay. Just needs another tack on this side. There we go. Right. Oh, okay. I don't know how well you're going to see this, but I'll buzz all that up. Comes down, around the corner, and down there. See that? Beautiful. Oh my god, that was hot. So it's all buzzed up. The world's ain't Instagram famous, but at the end of the day, it is just an exhaust. On a little Starlet for 200 and this something brake. So there we go. I think the 15 quid, 8 quid, 15 quid, so that's 38. 2 meters of stainless I had left over. I mean, look, it's probably with the rubbers and everything, well, bit of welding wire, 60 quid, 70 quid this has cost me for a full 2.5 inch exhaust with 2 boxes. So it's nice and quiet. Just going to let it cool down, and I'm going to refit it because I can't. I'm going to wait to get the hangers. I'll cable tie it up. I've got these 2 hangers do work at the front. This one's split, so I pop them on. I pop a cable tie around the middle, and then I use my support on the back box. And we'll start it up and see what it sounds like, eh? Right, here we go. We've got downpipe flexi. I've ovaled it out and made a dent to get around that engine mount. Centre box curves around. So a 2-bolt clamp up and over the axle to just a little box at the back to just a little single pipe. Just quiet. Sounds nice. It's not overly loud. Revs so nice with that lightweight flywheel on. Right, now's the end of the vlog. All done. Just a few more little jobs to do and I can go for a test drive. Got a feeling the gearbox is knackered. I don't know if I said that already. But I just want to get it to an MOT, get it through the MOT, and then I can gearbox back out, get it rebuilt, do what I've got to do. So, peace, see you next time.